speaking of misery, I wish Andrew were here to say. Andrew is so upset that he didn't want to come on the show, which actually is a sign of a really bad sports media guy.
Oh, look, we're 3-7. I'm sitting here loud and proud, drinking a beer.
40-3.
And here,
hosting
hosting
national television. But Andrew is, like we said, he's running tryouts right now. But
well, is he?
That Jets game, he sent us a text in the middle of it, and he just said, this is the worst game I've ever seen in my life. Midway through third quarter. He said, this game is terrible.
Yeah, I didn't see the score, and I checked it, and I saw it was 3-3.
Oh, it was stunning.
Oh, man.
I'm sitting there.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like everything all over media is how bad Zach Wilson played, but no one's talking about Mac Jones either.
Well, it's because they won.
Winning cures
also,
everything.
Mac Jones played a heck of a lot better.
Wasn't Mac Jones? I thought I saw something that he was 23 for 27. Is that the right number?
He's 23 for 27 and 250.
I mean, Zach Wilson was
It
9.
was 3 points. He had great stats, cool, but you had 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, that Jets defense was all over the place. They were phenomenal all day long.
The Jets defense is one of the best defenses in the NFL. You can't say the same thing about the Patriots.
If you really want to be fair, if you really want to get into it, you could say the wind was a factor. They missed a couple kicks. You still should score more than 3 points.
If it's the Jets returning a punt to win the game 10-3, I don't think many people are bashing.
Andrew's here.
Andrew's here. Andrew's here
for one thing.
And I think Mac Jones is bashing, not Zach Wilson.
But Zach, I actually thought the worst thing with Zach Wilson wasn't exactly his performance on the field, but maybe how he handled himself afterwards.
No, his field performance is pretty bad.
That's a testament to just how bad he was at his press conference.
70 yards passing.
When he was asked by reporters and they said, Zach, do you feel that you and the offense let down the defense? Immediately says no. No, he didn't. No. And I'm watching that and I just think to myself, when you're the quarterback of a team, you get more money, you get more media attention, you're a leader automatically in the locker room. It's a little bit like Spider-Man to a degree. With great power comes great responsibility.
You gotta take leadership.
You need to be accountable. That's what everyone's saying with Zach Wilson right now. You need to be accountable. When Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, when these guys lose, they could have 500 yards and 5 touchdowns, but they get sacked on the final play of the game. The only thing Tom Brady's going to be talking about is, I need to step up in the pocket there and make the throw. That's on me.
When Mike White loses.
Yep. When Mike White loses, I actually don't remember what Mike White said.
No, what Mike White said was, I got to make sure we don't lose 2 in a row. I'm going to be hitting the film room tonight, doing better starts with me. Look, you don't have to believe it. This is the thing I think people don't understand is Zach Wilson, even if he doesn't believe it, just go out and say the facts. I had a bad day. I'm going to work on doing better next week.
It's being a leader. It's being a leader. And that's how you lose the locker room. And all the reports are coming out that right now the defense is pretty pissed off. And I would be too. If I held them to 3 points and Zach Wilson says, no, I don't owe the defense anything. I actually was sitting there watching the interview and I said out loud, how do you say that?
I don't know if that's what he meant.
It is. He doesn't think he's the problem.
I think where he was coming from.
Why didn't he come out today and correct it if it's not what he meant?
I think where he was coming from could be, and just, trying to back him up, is you win as a team, lose as a team.
But this was on.
He didn't say that.
Jack, tomorrow.
Some days we'll have your back. The offense will have defense's back.
On Saturday, if I throw 8 interceptions, 8, I know that I'm the bad quarterback in our Thanksgiving game.
You might throw more than 8.
If I throw 9 interceptions and we lose the game, and then after the game, I'm like, well, it was a team loss. I mean, you guys are going to look at me and be like, what the hell are you talking about? You were horrible.
All he said was, it's not my fault. I wasn't the problem.
No, he just said no.
They had 2 yards in the second half.
Were you the problem? No. So I wasn't the problem. Someone else was the problem.
No, that wasn't exactly. What was he asked?
They said, do you feel like you let the defense down today? And he said no.
So he was the problem and he didn't let him down. All right. The defense shouldn't be disappointed. I mean, look, you can see the difference with the Patriots, right? Or with the Jets, right? So go back to their last loss to the Patriots. Zach Wilson in a bad game. Coach Saleh was out there. He's like, Wilson's our starter for the rest of the season. I believe in this kid. He's going to do great things of us. We just got to be a little patient. After this loss, he plays terribly. And now there's talk that Zach Wilson's going to get benched. The team's completely lost faith in him. He's not starting next.
I'm taking my apology back, by the way, too. My public apology, which had, 2.5 thousand views?
More.
This guy stinks.
Yeah.
And if they had TJ Watt in that
game... The Jack Slander's going to keep going. You said that you were sorry. You said Zach Wilson was bad.
Well, I'm taking it back. He's terrible. And if the Steelers had TJ Watt in that game, it's 20-10 final. He's on his butt, and the Steelers win that game.
You're probably right. I mean, you said before,
and I want that, and I want that as a reel. And then wear that stupid Zach Wilson jersey again. I wipe my ass with that thing. I was
Look,
ashamed.
I don't think he's very good either. I've been
He's
sitting
bad.
here for weeks,
He's bad.
and Andrew keeps telling me, he says it's your fault, or he says you're unfair to the Jets. I said, no, I'm very fair to the Jets. They have a great defense. Breece Hall was phenomenal when he played. Like, their rushing attack has fallen off without him. But Zach Wilson is the problem. If Zach Wilson shows up at all, they beat New England, and they're in a fine position to go to the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to get caught by Cincy, someone. Like, Zach Wilson is the issue. He needs to go.
I don't think that. Look,
right now he's playing for his job. Every week now he's playing for his job.
I don't think the no what came out how it's being portrayed.
Oh, I thought.
So if it didn't, Jack, here's what you do. I'll tell you, I'm a PR guy. I'll tell you what you do. You come out today with a prepared statement and you say, look, I misspoke. I miscommunicated. Obviously, I had a bad game. Obviously, I'm responsible. Like, I had a bad game. I didn't play well. I'm going to work really hard to be better. The Jets deserve more. That's all. Like, why do you say that today? Answer, because he does not care. He does not give a rat's rear end how the Jets do. He cares about getting 21. Paid and having sex with people's moms. He just wants to go to more book clubs. That's all Zach Wilson's interested in at this point.
The only thing, and we could go on to the Giants in a second, but like Zach Wilson, to be fair, still a very young guy. Obviously, you need to be a better leader by year 2 right now. But he still has abilities that a lot of quarterbacks don't. He can make certain throws that people can't. It's just I don't know if it's ever. No, I think he can. I think he has arm strength that a lot of quarterbacks don't.
I think most QBs can do what he can do better.
Oh, right now, I think there's potential for Zach Wilson, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, all right, if you don't finish this year strong, then you actually might not even finish this year.
I found this funny. I found this little like offshore site, and they have odds available.
Oh boy. Okay.
They have odds available.
Okay, yeah. You never know. You never know with Jack.
Hey, Jack, I would be less worried about that bet. And more
Zach Wilson walks into book club.
They have odds available for Giselle's next thing, and Zach Wilson's on there. He's like plus like 2,000.
That's
plus
disgusting.
2,000.
I think I'd hit that. I mean, Bradley Cooper's the favorite at 8 to 1.
Hit the bet?
I think I'd hit Zach Wilson at 20 to 1.
That's
moving on Giselle.
Look, Jack, all I'm saying is
AB on that list?
What's up?
Was AB on that list?
No, I didn't see AB. I saw Bradley Cooper.
You saw the drama with AB, right?
I saw the whole thing.
You saw the drama with AB?
She wouldn't. He's
Antonio
nuts.
Brown's an asshole.
Yeah, he's nuts. She wouldn't. You'd never. Although, if it would look, Zach Wilson, I think Brady would kill him. Yeah, I think he'd kill him. Like Bradley Cooper, Tom Brady would be like, all right, like Bradley Cooper, fine. Zach Wilson, no.
But Tom Brady could get whoever he wants.
Well, I know, but I don't care. He wouldn't want Zach Wilson moving in on his ex-wife.
I mean, Wilson might have experience avoiding.
I think he does.
All I'm saying is
Tom Brady will move on his mom.
People will remember, Jack, that if the Jets pick top 10, then you don't have to dress up as a movie character like Mario or something.
That's already dead, I think.
There is hope for that now. It
I
did
don't
not
know.
look good last week.
I think it's already dead. You think they can pick top 10 still? They gotta lose out.
I think there's a chance the Jets lose out or only win one more game.
If they lose out, I got a shot.
I mean, the Jets have a tough schedule left.
I mean, they host the Bears. They're going to beat the Bears.
No. They probably beat the Bears.
The Bears have the better quarterback. Look, whenever you have the worst quarterback, there's a decent chance you lose the game.
Oh, they can lose to the Bears. There
is no game rest of season.
Pretty.
If they lose to the Bears, they can spiral.
Hey, wait, let me ask. Where was Jack Weinberger on that odds list?
I was plus 35,000 and I sprinkled it. Yeah.
Just a tad?
Just a little bit. You were on there too, plus 45,000.
45?
Let's move on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this.
Seems a little low to me.
Chicanery.